Hey everyone, welcome to the Fourth World, and I'm George Martorano with the ongoing Fourth World prison segments. Fourth World meaning prison. Okay, today we're going to have some fun. We're going to share a story about lockdown. Of course, it's the lockdown years. We can continue with that. There were so many. It's not the yellow brick road. The gray road is endless. But anyway. It was during, I think, 1995. People may know, made the newspapers all across America. It was the crack riots where 12 prisons went off. Unfortunately, I happened to be at one, and sure, when you have a major riot in the prison gets locked down. So we're locked down week after week after week, but the BOP still functions. Buses come and go, the airlift takes off, and I'm looking out my window, and sure, lo and behold, they walking this prisoner to my unit. And not that I'm talking bad about heavy people, but he was pretty hefty. He was maybe 400 pounds, and he wound up in the cell next to me, and it was empty. And we were getting bags morning, afternoon, and night because we're being punished. I had nothing to do with it, a lot of others, but a certain element where, they had to be separated and shipped. So we were on lockdown. We were being punished. So this huge individual, not too old, he gets in the cell next to me, and about 2-3 days pass, and I hear, "Lord, they're trying to kill me." That's what I hear through the vent. "Lord, they're trying to kill me." So, being a humane prisoner, and a person, I got up on the toilet and spoke to the vent, and I says, "What's going on? Are you okay?" And he says, "Is this federal prison? Is this how it is? We're locked down and they're starving me here." So I says, "No, we're on this is not the norm." And anyway, we get to know each other, and he had a huge head, and this little vent. He was a comical character, so I did what I can. I knew how to you unscrew your van, and he unscrews his van. And I had, at the time, basically, I had 3 guys living with me, and they didn't have anything. I was sharing what I had, because when the lockdown, they just grab guys and throw them in any cell. And then they'll sort it out later. So I'm trying to, make some kind of sense of it with the food I had. And now I have to feed this big guy, and I gave him all I had, but that was a big mistake because, when you go to parks and they said, "Don't feed the bears," well, he was at that vent an awful lot. "Psst, psst, yo, George, I'm hungry. Psst, psst, yo, George, I'm hungry." And I do all I can till we ran out of food. We were locked down almost 2 months, so I told him there is no more. Well, lo and behold, the lockdown gets over, and I made another mistake, and I get him a job in the chow hall. And I knew the food administrator for some years, and he gets a job, and about 2 weeks later, I get called up by the food administrator, who, it's a powerful position, and he says, "This guy you brought," he says, "get him out of here. Get him out of here." I said, "What happened?" They said, "Well, we found him in the walk-in box." That's the cold, big refrigerator, and he was actually in front of a shelf with the shelf right here, and just roast beef, slices of roast beef. He was eating them one after the other. And they wanted him out of there. But, it's detrimental to his health. He was a big guy. And so I got him out of there. And I knew him a few years, and I tried to get him to walk the track. I had some success with him. But I still remember them words that he yelled. "Lord, they're trying to kill me." Anyway, another segment of the Fourth World. It's a little humorous today, but it was locked down. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I answer the Q&A questions. Some questions are all rolling in, and I'll share the answers the best way I can. Thank you. Thank you to the Fourth World.